So, good evening. We are back again. Big up to Said for the redirect, bro. Appreciate it. Big up to everybody who's joined over from that show with Said. Ham the likes up as you come into the chat. There's 200 in there, 34 likes. So big up to everybody who is joining. I'm live with It's LB straight afterwards, so we're going to redirect there after this. But we're going to have a little chin wag about Pochettino. This guy, serial loser. But yeah, before we get started on that, big up for the super chat, Saren. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Big up, Lee. You are awesome. Keep up the great work. Also, we have a fun week of ball ahead of us. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of Champions League this week as well. And we play tomorrow, Arsenal. So Man United play as well. They got Bayern Munich. So that's going to be some prime banter there. Especially after Bayern Munich got slapped 5-1 by Frankfurt at the weekend. They're going to want some revenge somewhere. Somebody's going to get it, isn't they? So it'll be very, very interesting to see what happens in the Champions League this week. Obviously, Europa League as well. And it's the last games. It's the last games in these competitions in the group stage. So PSG, they need to find a way, don't they? Really, otherwise they're getting knocked out. Newcastle have to have a miracle, really, if they're going to qualify. And yeah, Conference League as well, Europa League, loads of football coming up this week. I think there's Premier League this week as well. I think there's Premier League games on Thursday. Have a quick look. But yeah, big up to everyone inside. Get this to 100 likes ASAP, please. Thank you for that donation as well, man. Mad generous. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. No, there is no Premier League this week. I'm lying. Oh, okay. There's games Thursday and Friday next week. There's a game Friday this week, Forest versus Spurs. And then next Friday, Villa versus Sheffield United. Next Thursday, Palace Brighton. Okay. But yeah, Chelsea, Chelsea Football Club, Pochettino, embarrassment. Absolute yes man, that guy. Yes man. He's a yes man. That's why they've hired him. Exactly why they've hired him. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if they were really serious, that football club, which they're not, and you can tell that by the way that they've signed in players that are absolute nobodies for top dollar. Like I want to read this out. Where is it? Chelsea signings. Yeah, listen to the state of this. Chelsea signings under Todd Bowley. This is actually embarrassing. I can't even lie. Like Cole Palmer. Okay, cool. You could say that he's half decent, yeah? I mean, he is half decent. 40 million. Fair enough. Whatever. Raheem Sterling, 50 million. 50. Wow. Enzo Fernandez, 107 million. Chukwuemeka, 16 million. Nico Jackson, 32 million pounds. Badiashile, 33 million pounds. Axel Disasi, 39 million pounds. This one's crazy. Robert Sanchez, 25 million pounds. Malo Gusto, not a bad player, 31 million. Caicedo, 115 million pounds. Again, not a bad player, but 115s. Mykhailo Mudryk, he's got to be one of the worst players I've ever seen. 62 million pounds. Ugo Chukwu, 23 million pounds. Madueke, 31 million pounds. Fofana, 71 million pounds. Kukurea, 58 million pounds. Koulibaly, 33 million pounds. I have no idea who this. Oh, sorry, I'm lying. I'm looking at the wrong name. Fofana, 10 million pounds. You've only got to have a look at these names and the amount of money they've spent on these names. It's actually staggering. It's embarrassing. Yeah, and Chelsea fans that are just lapping this up and not really worried about it are a massive, massive issue. I can't lie. Genuinely can't lie. Yeah, they should be absolutely going crazy about the state of their football club since that guy's took over. Clown Lake, exactly, man. Clown Lake. Everything Roman built, yeah, It's because of the agenda again. Bro, I'm telling you, yeah, that football club is an absolute disgrace. Yeah, they are finished. They are absolutely buried, mate. Yeah, they're buried. Big up from Singapore. Come on, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to 300 in this. 71 likes. Come on. Let's go, guys. You can do it, guys. Let's go, guys. But yeah, they're an absolute disgrace. And then they're losing and losing and losing and losing. It's crazy, man. Yeah, they don't even look good in most of these games. They'll have a freak result every now and again, like the 4-1. And all of a sudden, everyone hypes them up again. They'll have a 4-4 against Man City. And then everyone will hype them. Oh, they're back. They've turned the corner. Whatever. Let me just go and put this light on because this green screen's bugging out without it. 1 second. Smash the likes, people. There we go. But yeah, it's embarrassing for a club that has won so much over the last 20 years to be in this position. And yes, there's a few people that are hyping about it. Minerals, Eunice, Goonie, Matisse. There's a few of them. There ain't enough of them. All I see online is just people just having banter with it. It's like your football club is systematically being destroyed in front of your very eyes and you're just happy. Like, not interested. Crazy. Yeah, it tells you they don't support the football club. Yeah, because if they did, it wouldn't be in this position. Yeah, and the stadiums are still full up every weekend. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Big up to Bravo as well for the super sticker, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Love for that. Yeah, the Chelsea situation is the same as United. Nobody rates their squad, but somehow expects more from the manager. Don't make sense. Well, listen, this is the thing. Just because rival fans, I see this a lot, yeah, right? And it's not a dig at you, bro. Just because rivals and pundits and stuff like that predict en masse that Chelsea ain't going to do anything or Man United ain't going to do anything. I mean, look at Arsenal last season. Yeah, like nobody predicted that we'd win the league. Yeah, or be in a title race. Oh, but everybody said that we wouldn't be in a title race. Somehow makes it better that we were in a title race because nobody predicted it. Right? We didn't win it. Yeah, and just because Man United's squad and Chelsea's squad is deemed crap by rival fans doesn't mean that that manager shouldn't be doing his job. Yeah, there's plenty of clubs out there, Aston Villa being the prime example. Yeah, how many of them Aston Villa players would Man United take? Not many. Not many, because they're too busy repping Marcus Rashford and not Jadon Sancho, Garnacho. Yeah, they're too busy repping Garnacho and Rashford that they wouldn't take Leon Bailey. Yeah, and they wouldn't take is it Moussa Diaby? Is that his name? Well, either way, Diaby. They wouldn't take them because they're too busy repping some of these other players that they wouldn't necessarily take them players. The goalkeeper all day long. I'd imagine most Man United fans want the goalkeeper, yeah, from Aston Villa because he's class. Yeah, would they take Ollie Watkins? Well, they're all out here twerking their bums for Rasmus Højlund. Like, and it's the same at Chelsea. Yeah, would Chelsea want John McGinn in their midfield? Yeah, would Man United fans want John McGinn in midfield? They've got Bruno, and they rep Bruno to the high heavens. So, yeah, it's crazy. Wait, John McGinn's a decent player. I can't lie. Yeah, but is he good enough to play for a top club? I don't think he is. Douglas Luiz, decent. I don't want him at Arsenal because I don't think he's good enough. Yeah, it's absolutely embarrassing. And then Pochettino after the game, he should have been sacked. Let me just see if I can get the quote up on the screen. After the game, versus Everton. I want to get his quotes up. Is that it? Right, hang on. Post match. Why can't I find it? Never find anything when you want it. Right, it says Chelsea must sign some players. How many more players do you need, mate? He said, I think we were better, but we didn't get what we wanted. Obviously, I don't know what game he was watching, but they definitely weren't the better team against Everton. Yeah, and if Everton hadn't been docked points this season, they would actually be above them. Not quite sure why all the Everton players are standing there doing this on a goal celebration. What is this? Jesus Christ, man. This was a game to play and win. It's a problem we need to check. We need to analyze the reality. We need to try and talk and try to improve in the next transfer market. Yeah, we are dealing with this after 5 months of the first half of the season. We need to check, and we need to check, and it's a reality. We're not aggressive enough on the pitch. Maybe we need to do something. Our reality now is mid-table. Yeah, that quote right there, our reality now is mid-table. He should be sacked. Yeah, and if any Chelsea fans ain't on that same page, then sorry, watch your club go into mediocrity for the next 10, 15 years. Big up HN in the building as well, man. Chelsea are now like United, taking 10 years to sack managers. Facts. Absolute facts. Yeah, look at these players as well. Angelo, Paez, Washington, Cassidy. Yeah, Santos. Do you know what I'm saying? They're looking at 3 or 4 Brazilians from Palmeiras or somewhere. Crazy. These owners are in their second season of ownership. These owners have destroyed the club in less than 2 seasons that Roman built in 20. It's crazy, man. The thing is, Chelsea hadn't won an FA Cup for a while. What is it, 5, 6 years before they came in? Yeah, they hadn't won a league title in about 5, 6 years before they came in as well. Yeah, trust me, soon both of them will be over 10 years. 400 inside. We ain't even got 150 likes. Come on, guys. You can do it, guys. Let's get this done, people. Any watch-alongs today? Not too sure right now, to be honest. This is my second stream in a row. I'm on with Lewis in 30 minutes, and then I'm on the podcast with Kenny and Jez straight after that. Then I'm on with Henry Wright. So maybe later I'll do one. Depends. I did about 5 over the weekend. I'm knackered, man. But we'll see. We'll see what football's on today. I know there's a La Liga game. Portsmouth Bolton. Granada versus Bilbao. Wait, is that today? Oh yeah, they put that game back on today. That Granada Bilbao game. Right. If that's on, then I'm doing that because that'll be a good game. Granada Bilbao. Rescheduled. Hey, if that's on, then I'll probably do that. Yeah, it's on tonight. To resume on Monday after a supporter died. Yeah, that's sad, man. I think he had a heart attack. Mad. But yeah. The La Liga game between Granada and Athletic Bilbao will resume on Monday after a fixture was abandoned on Sunday following a supporter's death in the stands. The league said the game was initially suspended on the 17th minute as paramedics tried to resuscitate Granada's season ticket holder who had suffered a cardiac arrest. It was eventually abandoned an hour later. The match will now take place. The match in which Bilbao were leading 1-0 following a goal from Inaki Williams in the 6th minute will resume at 9 p.m. Spanish time. There you go. I'll be doing that then. We'll have a bit of that tonight. Granada played decent football. Bilbao played decent football. Granada are 19th, but they still have a go. So yeah, we'll have a little butcher's look at that tonight then. But anyway, big up to you, Jamie. Big up to everyone inside. Let's carry on with these. Let's carry on with these quotes from Poch. So he said, "Our reality now is mid-table." And if we want to go and up there and we have to push ourselves when the transfer window's open, we will see what we can do. I'm not saying I'm going to ask for more players or less players, but it's to see if the perception matches reality. What are you waffling about, mate? If perception here, indicating 1 point on a line, and reality is here indicating another point, and we are missing something in the middle, sometimes it's a good reality check. What are you waffling about, mate? It is a new project. All of these buzzwords. A new team with too many circumstances against us. That's the reality. Too many problems and circumstances from the beginning of the season. It's not easy to build something new. That is why it's about being strong in that we assess and be clever and take our decisions to try and improve in the second part of the season, to be more competitive and get the results Chelsea deserve. He had 72 possession and 16 shots, but only 4 on target against Everton. And they had 5 from 9. Again, proof stats don't mean nothing. We need to score if we want to win games. No shit, Sherlock. All right, what's going on here? Like, honestly, these managers, man, they're absolute scumbags, a lot of them. They are absolute scumbags. They lower the standards, yeah? How dare he come into Chelsea? And listen, I couldn't care less. It's Chelsea. It's not my club, yeah? But I'm consistent with it. Yeah, at the end of the day, you run Chelsea Football Club playing staff. You are the manager of that football club, coach, manager, whatever you want to call it. It's all as much of a muchness, right? At the end of the day, how dare you sit there in a press conference and say to millions of Chelsea fans and millions of other fans around the world, yeah, well, the reality is now we're a mid-table team. And say it just straight faced. You're basically saying you're failing at your job, but it's a project, guys. It takes time. And everyone's just going, yeah, cool. Nah, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Luton Town. Yeah, let's come on to them real quick. Because again, this sums up the standards in English football. Right, Luton Town. Where are we? Let me find it. We're going to come to Tottenham in a second. Where are we? Luton Town. My boy texted me yesterday. Big up my boy Jolien. He texts me, Luton Town's official Instagram story. They've posted a picture of the manager on there, putting his hand on his heart at the end of the game. And saying, we can hold our heads up high again. Really? You lost the game. They then posted another one out with the graphic of the game, 2-1 to Man City. They then posted on that saying, defeat on home soil. So he's texted me this and gone, so what are you going to do about it then? Oh, nothing. Why post that then? Defeat on home soil, but we can be proud and hold our heads up high again. Yeah? Now let's go to Tottenham. I haven't actually seen anything Tottenham socials-wise, apart from some of their fans. Them two brothers that run that We Are Tottenham TV. Jesus Christ, mate. Is that what you have to listen to? That result has been coming. And look how happy they are. On their instant match reaction. Go and have a look at the smiles. It's all happy. Yay! It's your first win since October the 27th. And it's taken you from 5th to 5th. Why are you happy? Why are you so happy? Henry Wright, I'm calling you out, and you're getting called out on your show tonight that I'm on. Doing a watch-along, comes into my watch-along comments. What a performance when they're 3-0 up. Excuse me? What a performance to take you from 5th to 5th. First win in 6. Well done. What a performance, mate. Yeah, the standards are on the floor in these clubs, man. Big up to a Bravo for another donation as well, man. The Cowboy owner thinks signing all young talent will win them the leagues and silverware. Bro, I don't understand this and why this is suddenly a thing. Youth. Yeah, the only reason I can think is so it buys these clubs time to lower the standards. Yeah, because then there'll be fans out there that will rep these players that they've never heard of and say, oh, well, they're only young, like it's some sort of excuse. Oh, they're only young. I've seen it so many times with Rasmus Højlund this season. Yeah, but he's only 20. And what? There's a fella called Savinho who plays left wing for Girona. He's on loan. Yeah, he's on loan from Man City. Every time I've seen him play this season, he's been superb. He's 19. I ain't heard anyone in the Girona fan base on the Zona España when I'm watching the games, in any of the roundup shows, showing all the goals from the weekend in La Liga, any of the press conferences with the Girona manager. I ain't seen anyone mention his age. I ain't seen anyone go, oh, he's only 19. I ain't seen anyone mentioning Jan Couto, who's also on loan. Yeah, absolutely balling out again this season. Yeah, I ain't seen anyone saying, oh, well, he's only 21. Age is only a tool used when a player is trash and not doing it on the pitch. Yeah, it's pathetic and it lowers the standards. That's all these clubs want, bro. Youth and inexperience, so they can keep finessing people. Yeah, the new TV deal's coming in. I think the money's going to be 3 times higher. So now they can get away with finessing everyone and earning more money out of it. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, bro. It's embarrassing. Miguel's decent as well. He got man of the match last night. Scored a cracking goal as well. I actually thought what's his name? Daley Blind should have been man of the match. But again, like I said on the other show, what phase are they in? It's their second season in the league. They're top of it. What phase are they in? They got Tottenham's third choice goalkeeper in goal from a couple of years back. They got Middlesbrough's striker up front from a couple of years back, Stuani. Like, scored against Barca last night when he came off the bench. It's crazy. Exactly. Mbappe won a World Cup. Nobody's mentioning his age. Muller at 18 as well. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Your manager conned the sport into mediocrity, thinking you can win trophies with kids. They're using your team as a blueprint who ain't won anything except an FA Cup. Facts. Absolute facts, bro. Absolute facts. Big up to Patrick. Real Madrid have gone youth too. Do you know the thing with Real Madrid though, yeah? They're slightly different. Slightly different. Because the youth that they've signed is top quality youth. Jude Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Camavinga. Yeah, Fran Garcia's decent. Yeah, they loaned him out and then brought him back. Yeah, I think they might have had a buyback clause in them actually. I think they loaned him out, sold him and brought him back. I may be wrong. Yeah, they've also got this Goulet fella. Yeah, again, I ain't seen anything of him because he's been injured, so we don't know how good he is. Yeah, they've got Vinny Jr. When they signed him, quality. Yeah, it took him a year or so to get going. Absolutely class. Rodrigo, class. Yeah, so they've signed top draw youth players. And then they've already got the top draw experienced players, the Modric, the Cruz, the Casemiros until he left, obviously. Yeah, so and they've got Courtois there. Yeah, quality. Yeah, they've got Rudiger, who's an older player. Right, they've got some decent players. Militao's all right. Yeah, but again, they signed him when he was a youth player. So they've signed some quality youth, whereas the difference between them and the teams in the Premier League, we're all signing bang average youth players. Like when you look at Arsenal at the weekend, Aston Villa made 4 subs before we made 1. Why? Because that manager don't rate our bench. Yeah, he didn't want to bring Eddie Nketiah on. He didn't want to bring Reece Nelson on. Didn't want to do it. Yeah, didn't want to do it. When you look at Real Madrid's bench the other week, yeah, it's only until the last few games that Modric has been starting. In fact, how many games has he actually started? But they've got a mad load of injuries. Yeah, loads of their players are out injured. 2 of their goalkeepers are out injured. They're on their third choice keeper. Yeah, Militao's out injured, so there's 3. Who else is that? Tchouaméni and Camavinga are out. Vinny Jr.'s out. Goulet is out. Like, there's 7 players straight out that would be in and around the first team. Modric stats this season. That's how many games he started. Let's have a look. Smash these likes up, guys. Come on, let's get this up to 200 likes. Modric this season. Starting 11, 6 out of 15 games. 6 out of 15. Crazy. 6 out of 15. And that's the difference. They've got quality on their bench. Mad. Yeah, whereas if you look at Chelsea, let's get Chelsea's lineup up from the weekend. Big up to everyone inside. There's loads of you in here as well. Appreciate it. There's loads of you in here. 500 people in here. I don't know what I've done to my camera. I do it all the time. All right, let's have a look at the Chelsea squad from the weekend. Lineups. Here we go. Sanchez in goal. Reece James. Disasi. Badiashile Kukureya. Conor Gallagher and Caicedo. Enzo. Palmer. Mudryk and Broja. I mean, how many of them are you taking at your football club, honestly? Bench. Sterling. Colwill. Jackson. Petrovic. Maatsen. Thiago Silva's on the bench. Gilchrist, don't know who he is. Matos, don't know who you are. Castledine, don't know who you are, mate. Let's have a look at Real Madrid's bench. Let's have a look at their bench the last few games. Real Madrid. Right, they drew with Betis. They got outplayed by Betis, to be fair. Lineups. Okay. Vasquez at right back. Rudiger, Alaba, Mendy. They had Lunin in goal, their third choice keeper. Valverde, is he Project Youth? Although he's 25, I suppose, so maybe not. Cruz and Valverde in midfield. Diaz, there's a project youth. Modric and Bellingham, and then Rodrigo up front. Yeah, and if you go to their bench, Dani Ceballos, Nico Paz, youth, Joselu, experienced, Nacho, 5 times European Cup winner. Kepa was on the bench, actually. Wow, I didn't know that. Fran Garcia, youth. All right, their bench ain't all that. Their bench ain't all that. But you know what? Their starting 11's class, isn't it? Even with all of them injuries. Look at their starting 11. Yeah, take the goalkeeper out and Vasquez, because I don't rate either of them. Yeah, but then you've got Rudiger, decent. Alaba, decent. Mendy, decent. Cruz and Valverde, decent. Diaz, Modric and Bellingham, decent. And then Rodrigo up front. And that's with 7 or 8 players that are injured that are first-team players. So the players that are now coming in and filling in for the players that are out injured are of a level, even though they didn't win the game, they're of a level to have gone top at the weekend and keep them up there. They've only lost 1 game all season in the league. Yeah, and that is the difference. Yeah, they go out and actually strengthen their squad. Yeah, and there's no Tchouaméni on the bench. There's no Camavinga. There's no Militao. They're all out injured. No Vinny Jr. No Goulet. Yeah, no Courtois. Yeah, these are all players, maybe not Goulet, but these are all players, the other 5, that would be starting games for this lot. Yeah, I ain't hearing their fans crying about injuries because they have adequate backups on the bench. Like I said, Modric has started 6 out of 15 games this season. 6 out of 15 games. Yeah, adequate backup, more than adequate backup. And that is the difference between an elite mentality football club, yeah, and a football club that is trying to con everyone. Yeah, and this notion, yeah, that has been spread around by Sky, BT, TalkSport, all the top super fan accounts on certain club platforms, blah, 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 that if you buy all of these younger players, they'll all grow together and we'll be great in 4 years. What a load of rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Yeah, absolute rubbish, because players develop at different stages in their career. Some players will blossom later down the road. Some players will hit their prime early. Yeah, some players will hit their prime just like that. Yeah, and other players will hit their prime in 4 years' time. So this idea that you put them all together and it'll work, it's just another myth. It's a myth. Anyway, big up to everyone watching, man. Smash the likes. I'm going live with Lewis in 15 minutes. We're going to talk about City and Arsenal, obviously. And then after that, I'm on the podcast with Kenny and Jez straight after. So, yeah, man, 2 more streams after this. Now I'm on with Henry Wright tonight, 6 p.m. UK. And now I'm going to do Granada versus Bilbao, the one that was cancelled yesterday, because that fan dying in the crowd. Sad, man. Sad. But yeah, that game's been rescheduled for 8 p.m. UK time tonight. Might actually be on ITV4. That might actually be on ITV4. Spanish footy, ITV4 schedule. Let's have a look. Maybe they've put that back on tonight. Let's have a look. Live football on TV. It's on Viaplay Sport Online. I don't know what that is. Viaplay Sport. Never heard of it. Rayo Vallecano versus Celta. That's on La Liga TV and Viaplay Sport 1. Anyone who's got Viaplay Sport, then obviously can watch it. I don't know if it's on ITV. Let's have a look. Can't see it. Let's have a look at that website. Rayo Vallecano. No, it's just on Viaplay Sport and La Liga TV. There you go. Well, anyway, if you've got Viaplay Sport, you can watch that game tonight. I'm sure there's other websites you can find it as well. But big up to Amir as well for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it, man. All right, pam these likes up. Come on, man. You lot are slacking on the likes. Slacking. Big up to everyone who's subbed to this channel as well. We're flying through 22K, which is great. So thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. 22032. We've had over 2 million views now on this channel as well. So, yeah. It's going in the right direction. So yeah, if you haven't subbed, then get subbing. That'll be fantastic, because I'm going to be doing at least 1 stream a day on this channel going forward. So big up to everybody in here, and thank you for all the support on here. It's been much appreciated, and the viewing figures are decent as well. So did you see Terry playing a clip of you saying that you were happy Emery got sacked on his fan cam review? Yeah, he did. He didn't mention that you changed your mind after we were linked to Lego Head. Cook him on straight fat. Don't worry, he's getting put in the bin. En la basura. Terry Fleurs en la basura. Mañana. Yeah? Trust me. Trust me. Ten Hag out in that, yeah? Why? Just back him. Just back him. Ten Hag hate is real. Ten Hag hate and fear grows. Everything he's titled my clips, my videos, Arsenal stuff. Don't worry, man. They're all up here. They're all up here, mate. Yeah, and I've got a big head. Yeah, so I can get all of them stored in here. Yeah, we've got that one TB up here, bro. Trust me. Big up to Amir for the donation. Love, bro. Appreciate it, man. Big up to Chelsea FC as well. Honestly, I need Todd Bowley out today. No excuses. The problem is, bro, you can't get rid of him. He's on a 10-year contract. He signed a deal to say that he's staying there for 10 years. So I'm not sure how you can get him out there, which is why I think the only way you can get any kind of change in that club is by making your feelings known on a match day, on your socials, yeah, organising protests and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of Chelsea fans around the world, yeah, and if you don't even need 50% of them to be on the same page, you just need about 10% that are vocal enough that all club together. Yeah, and you can get change, because that model that you're trying to do now with under 25s, you're looking at about 4 17-year-olds. Yeah, from what club is it? I can't remember. There's a club in Brazil. You're looking at 4 17-year-olds. One of them you're looking to pay about 40 million quid for. What's that all about? Why not go and get some players that are ready for now? Crazy. Big up for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Kobe Mead as well. I know you hate them. Why do you? I know you hate them. Who do you rate from Spurs? Sorry, who do I rate from Spurs? I don't hate Tottenham. They're just hilarious. Yeah, they're just hilarious, mate. I don't hate them. There's no hate there. I couldn't care less whether they exist or not. Yeah, they ain't any good, and they never have been in my lifetime. So F them, man. But who do I rate from Spurs? The centre-back's decent, Van der Ven. Yeah, the centre-back. The centre-back's decent, isn't he? Other than that, I've just seen that they've given Edozie a new contract. Why? A new improved deal for what? For what? Getting sent off the other week. They're playing a handful of games. How many games has this geezer played? Let's have a look at his games. Oh, dear. This is how easy it is to nick contracts and money and wages in English football. It's so easy, mate. Right. He started 14 league games. 14 league games, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 red card, 4 yellow cards. There you go. Have a new improved contract, mate. Embarrassing. But that is English football, mate. English football is tapped. But yeah, he's not bad. But yeah, the centre-back's decent. Other than that, I'm looking at their team and I'm thinking Maddison definitely. Yeah, Maddison definitely. Basuma's decent. Other than that, I don't want any of them. Yeah, I don't want any of them because they're not very good. Big up Ibravo as well. How would you fix Chelsea if you were the owner? I'd stop the project youth, the project under 25s. I'd go and get players that are ready to win now. Yeah, if you look at when Abramovich was at Chelsea, he wasn't doing this. It was, we want to win now. So we're going to buy the best players and get the best managers to win now. It's a win now process, not a win in 4 years, hopefully process. So I'd go back to doing what Roman was doing. Yeah, he made that club an elite football club. So why is this guy trying to do the complete opposite? Mad. We need a striker who is useful, not someone who needs nudes as motivations to score goals, says Keshland Francis. Bro, that's one of the most wild things I've ever seen on the internet. I can't lie. Yeah, can you send me some snaps and that so I can have some motivation? I need motivating. Come on, mate. Unbelievable, mate. Football, man. English football is on its knees. Man United need Oblak. Big up for the donations as well. Appreciate them all, man. Big up to everybody inside commenting as well. I'm going to read a few of these out. We've got 9 more minutes or so left, and we're going to redirect to It's LB. I'm going straight over there. So that should be good. They got a win at the weekend. Hello, mate. Roman was an elite owner. Chelsea were never an elite football club. 5 or 6 trophies before Roman. Back to watching the Chelsea I grew up with. Chelsea were more of a cup team, weren't they? But they were always the nearly team. Always the nearly team. Like 1999 when Man U did the treble, I think they finished a couple of points off top. And we finished second, Arsenal. So, and they were cup team. Yeah, and then Roman came in and just went, have some of that. So, crazy. Big up to Regan. Yo, my bro, you got anything planned today? Yes, mate. This is the second stream of the day. I'm on with It's LB in 8 minutes. Then I'm on with Kenny and Jez on the podcast. Then I'm on with Henry at 6. That podcast is straight after the show. So that'll be in an hour and 8 minutes from now on the podcast. Obviously, I'm on with Lewis in between that. And then Henry at 6. And then I'm going to do the Granada-Bilbao game tonight. So, yeah, like I said, that game was called off yesterday, but that should be a good game. Granada played decent football. Yeah, they just ain't got any goals in them. But they pop it around nice. And Bilbao are always decent. Bilbao only take players from the Basque region. And if you actually go through, in fact, let me show you this, because this is crazy. Yeah, and yes, I know a lot of their trophies are back in the day before we were even born, right? But check this out. Bilbao honours, yeah? Watch this. Athletic Bilbao honours. Where are we? Where is it? What are these websites doing, man? There we go. Right. They've won the league 8 times. They've won the Copa del Rey 23 times. 23 times. They have won the Copa del Rey. That's crazy. If you actually have a look how many finals they've got to and not won as well, that's mad. Like European finals, domestic finals. Yeah, they've won 3 Copa de Españas, including one a couple of years ago. Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. Like, actually unbelievable. They've won, 34 trophies. They've won the cups that don't exist anymore as well. But yeah, they've won 33 trophies. That's actually crazy. Yeah, and if you actually go through the cup, yeah, right, they were runners-up in 2014. Yeah, they got to the round of 32 in the Champions Europa League, sorry. They got to a quarter-final in the Champions League the year before that. Sorry, the year after that. They got to the round of 16 in the Europa League the year after that. Yeah, they were runners-up 2 years on the spin in the cup. So, in fact, in the last 7 years, they've been runners-up 3 times. They got to 3 finals in the Copa del Rey in the last 7 years. This is a club, yeah, right? And then check this, right? This is even more crazy, yeah? In 2019-20, they were runners-up in the Copa del Rey, right? The following year, 2020-2021, they got to the final again and lost. The following year, 21-22, they got to the semi-final. And then last year, they got to the semi-final. How is it possible that a club that only takes players from a region no bigger than, say, I don't know, Brighton maybe, or Southampton, they only take players from that region? Maybe Bilbao maybe the Basque region is a bit bigger than Southampton. Maybe Southampton, Bournemouth, Brighton as an area combined, maybe. So now imagine that Brighton only take players from them 3 areas. Yeah, or Bournemouth only take players from them 3. This is what this team do. And they get to finals, semi-finals, they win stuff every now and again. Yeah, how is that even possible? Why? Because they have a go. Because they know that they're not going to win a league doing that model. Yeah, they're not going to do a league title doing that model. Not with Real Madrid, Barca, Atleti. They're not going to do a league. So what they do is they take the cup seriously. Yeah, and that is saying that English football needs to understand as well. Yeah, but in English football, you get more of that for finishing 1 spot higher in the league than you do for doing a cup double. So what's the incentive? Oh, we just rest all of our players for these cups and we're finished 10th instead of 11th. We get another 7 million extra. Tapped. Yeah, I'm on with Johnny Minerals Wednesday, people. I'm on with Minerals on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well, because that should be, as always, fireworks on that stream. Always fireworks. What's my agenda with Odegaard? There's no agenda, bro. He's trash. There's no agenda. He's trash. Let me just show you something right now real quick, yeah? Let me show you something right now real quick, yeah? You see this background here? Yeah, you see them 3 of them 4 players, yeah? Take Pires out of the equation. Obviously, you can't see Lehman because he's behind, right? But you see 3 of them 4 players, yeah? They were captain of my football club. And now we have him posing, yeah? Wanting that Brill Cream advert. Yeah, wanting the Vidal Sassoon, Head and Shoulders. Yeah, he wants that, yeah? Cool. How about actually man up? And do you know what? Right? I've thought this as well for a long time. This season, anyway. A long time this season. Is it any coincidence that now he's expected to turn up every week? Yeah, that he's actually gone to the shit. Like, honestly, last season he wasn't expected to be scoring loads of goals and everything because he's had no history of ever doing that. So he had a freak season, but everyone's hyped him up, and now it's expected that he does it this season, and now he's gone back to the level he actually is. Yeah, he's trash. He's a big player for us. Since when, bro? He's won nothing. He's won 1 trophy in his career, and this is his 10th or 11th season in football, in professional first teams. Yeah, he's trash. Like I've said before, my 5th most viewed country on my other channel, the Arsenal channel, is Norwegians. And I've never seen a Norwegian say, lay off of him, mate. He's really good. They all come in my chat and say, we don't know why he's captain of Norway. So if their own countrymen are saying it, maybe he is him that's the issue. How do I become a member? I got asked this yesterday. I actually have no idea, mate, if I'm being honest. Let me have a look. 1 second. I think it's in the description. Channel membership. Right. 1 second. I don't know if it's me or my Mac today, but I'm having a right mare. Channel membership. All right. Let me stick that link. I don't know if you can do it off your phone, mate. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works, mate. But I'll stick that link in there. If anyone wants to become a member, then maybe that link will work. I don't know. I don't know whether that works or not, but it's the join option. So we're seeing it. But big up to everybody who is inside. Make sure you're smashing these likes up. Nearly 600 of you in here. We're going straight over to LB in a couple of minutes, people. Yeah, it's going to redirect you. I'm 32 likes away from 300. So big up to everyone. Big up to Keshlin as well. We need a striker who's okay. I've done that one. Big up, man. I've done that one. Thank you, mate. Whoops, I nearly timed that guy out. Big up to Granite Xhaka, 29 is the only soldier in our team. Hard truth. Well, I'll tell you something now. Yeah, the other midfielders we've played this season have been way below his level last season, haven't they? So I wouldn't say he was great for us over his time here, but yeah, we've not exactly put anyone in that team that's better than him, have we? Odegaard is not good. If not for Nusa or Oscar Bob, we would be a lot worse. I wish we had another captain for sure. There you go. There you go, people. Ghost card, exactly. But unfortunately, for a lot of people, I haven't seen. There you go. So I'm saying about Norwegians, bro. I am Norwegian. I watched Norway. He hasn't done anything. How can Aaron Ramsey and Gareth Bale get to a semi-final of a European, the European Championships, or was it the World Cup? I don't know. Either one. How can they drag their nation, yeah, to a semi-final? How can Scotland qualify out of a group? Yeah, but apparently Erling Haaland and Martin Odegaard can't drag their nation out of a group. Unbelievable. It's embarrassing. How have Albania qualified? Does anyone know any Albanian players, unless they're Albanian? Crazy. It is what it is. But anyway, 270 on the likes, 280 on the likes. Let's go. Let's get these up, people. Because Ramsey creates, exactly. Yeah, Iceland, how did they qualify? We were doing a watch along for the game. Yeah, I'm going to do Granada Bilbao. That was postponed yesterday. It's rescheduled for tonight. So yeah, we're going to do that later on here. So I'll be back again. Anyway, big up to everybody who's joined, man. Thank you for everyone who's put give the armband to Rice. I think it's a bit too soon to give it to Rice. I'd give it to one of the centre backs. I'd give it to one of the centre backs, if I'm honest. But again, we won't do that. It is what it is. Kazakhstan and Luxembourg can still qualify, but Ghost Guard can't. Exactly. But don't worry, mate. He broke a world record against Gibraltar, where he didn't score and he didn't actually have an assist in that game, but he broke a world record for 12 key passes in a game. What is a key pass? A key pass is a pass that leads to a shot on goal, right? So I could pass the ball to you on the halfway line and you can smash it, whether it goes on target or not. That's a created or key pass, right? Is that what a key pass is? It's a load of rubbish, mate. It's all a load of rubbish. But anyway, we're going to redirect to It's LB. I'm going to be on there in literally 2 minutes. I'm going to go bathroom quickly, and then I'm on there. Premier League standards on the floor, facts. But don't worry, man. I'm single-handedly going to drag La Liga to everybody's attention this season, because I'm going to do watch-along after watch-along after watch-along and highlight how good that league actually is. Because if you put all 20 teams against 20 teams, all in their current positions, all the way down that table in both leagues, and play them against each other, La Liga batter most teams. Yeah, I'm telling you that for fun. If people disagree with that, all you've got to do is have a look at the last 70 games English teams have played against Spanish teams in Europe. Yeah, English teams have won 20 of them. Alaves, Bilbao, Villarreal, Valencias. We're not just talking about the big boys here either. Like, is what it is. Deportivos, Malagas. Crazy, isn't it? Real Betis, Sevilla's. Is what it is. But apparently the Premier League's better. The Premier League is trash compared to what it used to be. Pace and power and stats. That's all it is. La Liga definitely destroys Serie A, bro. Trust me, that league's worse. Anyway, we're going to redirect to LB. Big up to everyone who's been inside. Make sure you pam the likes 4 away. Big up to everybody who's subbed as well. And I'll be back again later on here for the Granada-Bilbao game. But for now, I'm on to It's LB. And then straight after that, I'm on the other channel, my main channel, with a podcast with Kenny and Jez. So bless up to everyone who's been inside. Thank you for the donations and the comments, the likes, the shares and all of that. And we're out of here. Adios. Ciao.